It would be nice if this phone would stay in place while I'm trying to record. Do you ever have a day you're trying to get something done and it's not going right, nothing is going right? That's like my whole life. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I've been gone forever, I know. I decided to do a video where I am updating about trying to get my husband's paperwork so he can join me here in Canada. What is the update? Where are we at with that? Really exciting. As far as I know, we have all the paperwork signed, and I just got notification today that Immigration Canada has received our application. So we are still waiting on receipt and something else. And yeah, so as far as I know, that's all the paperwork that needs to be signed. Hopefully that goes smoothly from here on out. We don't know how soon to expect for him to come here. Odds are it's 6 months to a year, and a lot of people are like, oh, that's great. And for me, I'm just kind of like, we've been apart for a year already. So yeah. So yeah, that was the update about our paperwork. Highly encourage you to not keep watching because it's an update about me, and I am I'm in a very cynical and dark place at the moment about me. I've really not been doing well emotionally. I have a lot of emotional health issues, and some of it can be linked back to me having quinism. That's a really huge part where it really does affect emotions and hormones that your body produces, because it is in fact a brain poisoning. So yeah, like I'm not necessarily in dire straits or anything. I've just been really discouraged, so I've been trying to limit how much I've been on Facebook and stuff like that, because sometimes it's hard for me to tell how much is just interference. I call it interference. So like I deal with depression and PTSD and anxiety and more issues I don't feel like really getting into. They can say something, but for me I can't tell how it's supposed to be coming across, and I call that interference. So sometimes like something will happen and I really feel triggered, and it may not be that way, it's just interference. Yeah, I was trying to work on, I had an opportunity where I had kind of like a trailer and renovated it into a home office where I could go back to teaching music lessons. Even it would be a space I could do it virtually. All of it was completely legal, completely allowed to be done, and we don't know for sure because it's hiding behind anonymity. Someone made an anonymous phone call to the town, and basically they conscried and misrepresented bylaws so they could get their own way and have it removed. So I really felt like that really broke me, because for me I felt like that was a chance for me to get some independence back and a way for me to financially support myself. Told you it was gonna get dark. You know, because when I was with my husband, like we had our own place. It's nice when you have your own place because you can kind of control your environment. If something needs to change in your environment, you're really the only one that has to work on that improvement. Whereas when you don't have your own space, you know, it can be really difficult. So I really felt like with the loss of that trailer, I really felt like that was a big loss to my independence. I can make a good living doing lessons that way. So it's just been a really frustrating journey, and I know I'll get through it. You know, I've gotten through multiple difficult things. I also felt like people who should have been understanding or should have been supportive really weren't. And that was really hard to deal with as well, because, you know, a lot of people are trying to tell me, you know, just, you know, relax until your husband gets here, or, you know, don't focus on that kind of stuff. And, you know, we don't live in an age anymore where it's the job of one spouse to support the other. I haven't had this personally in our relationship, but I've seen it where you have one spouse who is the one who is financially supporting. That leaves a lot of room for emotional and psychological abuse. I want to support myself. I want, you know, my husband and I to work together towards our dreams. I don't want to feel like I'm useless doing nothing, sitting at home. And see, this is where it gets kind of difficult for people to understand. I was not born blind. I was used to being out and about. Like, I was always busy. Even if it wasn't work, like even just recreational. Like, I was drawing, painting, reading a book, crocheting from new books, knitting new ideas, you know, doing clay, like, I was always busy. And more and more, like, those kind of things, enjoyment things, have disappeared. The only thing that I ever found recreational that took the place was when I went horseback riding, because I couldn't compare that to before going blind. And that was really a way for me to kind of escape. But obviously that costs money. At the time when I was doing that, I was working, I was teaching at 3 different locations and working 2 online jobs at the same time. And now I have no work. Not trying to be discouraging, really not. And I really don't want people like telling me like the positive fluff stuff of, oh, well, you just need to learn to be happy right now because things are going to get better. Don't you think I know that? Like, I'm really not trying to be snarky, but, you know, like, people repeat things. They don't know what to say to you, so they repeat things that they've heard. And really, at the time, it's really not helpful. You know, the same with people are like, well, there's somebody who's worse off than you. Yeah, I know that, but you guess what? I don't know them. That's not helpful. That's invalidating what I'm going through right now. I think that's been part of in play of why I haven't really been doing a lot on social media, because people are trying, I think they're I think it comes from a good place and people are trying to honestly be supportive, but it's kind of like read the room that doesn't quite help in this situation. Like, really put yourself in my shoes. Would you say that to yourself? I doubt it. Like I said, I probably shouldn't even be on YouTube, but I really don't want my channel to disappear. So, because I really was, at one time I was doing really well with my YouTube channel. I was never really trying to blow it up. Like, I was just going on there to share my experience. And then I actually got people who were subscribing, people who were interested, and I thought, wow, this is really cool. You know, maybe I have a chance to try and change the way society is functioning, the way society views us. I actually have something really cool. I have to put my apologies out to Amanda because she sent me this. Like, I got this a while ago and I just never really felt like I had the right setup. I didn't have the right location. I didn't have the right camera, you know, and I really wanted to do justice to this. So I know what's in here. I haven't opened it yet, and I haven't I haven't experienced it firsthand just yet. Sorry, I have a frog in my throat. But it is really exciting. I'm really super duper excited to show you guys this. I think this is gonna be if I'm gonna have a video ever go viral, it's probably gonna be this one. Not a word of a lie. You guys check in my channel and you see, okay? Right now I'm at I'm under 400 subscribers. I'm telling you, this just might be, and that's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I think this is cool. I've heard about the technology. I've heard about the advancement in this, and I think it's something super cool that people should know about. Do come back to my channel. I promise not all of my videos will be like this. Every once in a while, apparently I need to cry on camera. Well, there it was. Good job. Anyways, during this very dark time, I did come up with a very dark joke, and it's probably not even original. It probably was out there before me. I thought I came up with it, so let me feel good about it. Did you hear about the guide dog that hated its owner? There was a car accident. Alright, so I know that was too dark of a joke. I just thought it was funny. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you will see me in a better video. Thank you.